تۆزێ شیری خۆماویمان کڕی لەگەڵ کەرەی ئەسڵ وەش ئەمانە کچی لادی ئێرەن وەکو لای خۆمان هەر وەکو کۆن ماونەتەوانێ تێگەی خەڵکیەم لادیانە وەکو خۆیان کۆن ماونەتەوە هەر زەمانی عەسابەکان کاوبۆیەکان لە خۆیان ناگۆڕن تانیها گەنم و دەغڵودانیان ئەدورنەوانێ ئەمە شوێنی حەیوان و شتەکانیانە دامەیەم لێرە شیر و کەرە و هەمووی نەکڕین ئێستا حەیوانەکانی وشیتان پێپشانێمەوە هەموو مەڕوومەڵەتەکان لەو دوورەوە زەکیانی نەپێشێنە کە جوانن مانە خواردن و شتیان زۆر پاکە خواردن و شیر و مەڕووماڵاتیان هەموو شتیشان بە سروشتی بەخێوەکەن دەرمان و کیمیایی و ئەو جۆرە شتانەیان نایەنێ بۆی ئەم لێرە خوارد نەکڕم تووشی هیچ نەخۆشیەک نابی خواردن لەمانە کڕی گۆشتیان شیریان وەکو خۆتان نەیبینن هەموو شتەکانیان سروشتی ئەیانەنێ لەوانەیە حکومەتی بکڕیت ئاگای لێ 6 مانگ نابە یەکسەر ئەنواع نەخۆشی بۆ دروستە بێ نەخۆشی شەکرە و نەخۆشی دڵ و نەخۆشی ئەملا و نەخۆشی ئەولا ئەنواع موشکیلەوە بۆ دروستە بێ ئەزی ئەم لادیانە خواردنیان پاکە ئەوەتانێ ئێستر و ئەسپ و هەموو شتیشان لە نازانم چۆ جۆرە ئەسپێکە ئەم شتە زلە نەقڵ بەڕێکە بێ برا ڕوونە بێ مە چییە ئەمە دایناسۆر ئەمە ئەسب نییە باشە کاکە جوانیشە سەیرمانەکە ئەی دۆم بەری ماشەڵڵا چەند زلن بیرۆف بابچینەوە سەر جادەی عام لەم دادیە سەبێ بڕۆین
Talk a little bit about why officials think it's appropriate to cut rates at all in 2025 if inflation is expected to remain firm throughout the year. And what would you expect at this point the timing might look like? Would a January cut potentially be possible, or does it pause next month?
Well, so let me start by saying why we cut today, and then
عبوری ئەمریکا حاڵی لە خەتەرە
was a closer call.
رادیۆیڵێ موشکلەمان زۆرە سەری شتومە گران بووە و نرخی پارەش کەم بۆتەوە دۆلاری ئەمریکیە و نرخەی نەماوە و بەڵام نرخی کەلوپەل و هەموو شتەکانی کە یعنی هەر شتێک بە پارە بکرێت نرخەکەی بەرز بۆتەوانی و بەس نرخی پارەش کەم بۆتەوە ئەمە پێڵەن ئینفلیشن بە ئینگلیزی
post-meeting statement that signals that we are at or near a point at which it will be appropriate to slow the pace of further adjustments. You ask about 2025. I think that the slower pace of cuts for next year really reflects both the higher inflation readings we've had this year and the expectation that inflation will be higher.
Sri, this is the worst single-day sell-off in equities in months. Clearly, the markets did not anticipate what happened today. What was the surprise?
The big surprise was
ئەمریکا وڵاتیشی دەوڵەمەندە هەستی پێ ناکەن هەستی پێیەکی بە زۆر کەم وەکو وڵاتانی کە نییە زیاتر رووسیا و سین و ئێران و تورکیا و وڵاتانە زیاتر پێیانەوە دیارە ئەمانەوەتانێ ئێستا حالیان کریسمسە هەر خەریکی ڕازانەوەی ماڵەکانیان بڵۆکدار و بەردیدنیا بڵۆپی دنیا داگەشتێنن
And today's developments, his press conference and the Fed decision essentially told the markets that he may not be there to support them in the future. that is a big difference in the last 4 years. That has not happened since COVID began, and that is, I think, the major reason why this
ئاوەتانە بینیت خانوەکانیان هەمووی خانوویان ڕازانە و تۆوان لەسەی بینیت هەموو گڵۆبی داگیرسانەوە کریسمس
it because I think so
جۆشنەکەیانە.
many counterweights. Let me start with the first one. Than even defense spending for the United States, and that's all
ئەوە
going to
ئەسپۆ
have an
عەرەبانی
impact
دیێ باشە
on
بەم
inflation.
Take a
سەرمایە
look at what this reporter asked Powell.
ئاگا لێ بەم سەرمایە ئەسپۆ عەرەبانە لێ خوڕێ نەکبەتە
Great. And just a quick
Firm.
follow-up. Do you, given the recent
Oh, how's up?
inflation that we've been through with consumers seeing how
هەروەکو زەمانی
prices
کۆن
can rise and businesses seeing that they can raise prices at least
نازانم چۆن ڕق نابێتەوە نا ئەسپۆ عەرەبانەیە لێ خوڕێ بەم سەرمایە حەقیان نییە بەفر بێ باران بێ هەر بەس بۆ عەرەبانەیە نوچە
quickly to inflation threats given what we've seen in the past few years.
I think the main thing is, and this is also a point in these alternative simulations, is
ئەوانە
just many factors
لەو
that go into
ئەمریشانن کە قەت لە خۆیان ناگۆڕن هەر بەو شێوەی خۆیان هەر بەو شێوەی خۆیان یانێ بمێنەوانێ کەلتوری خۆیان ناگۆڕن
That the rate cuts are highly uncertain. Look at the NASDAQ index, which is most interest rate sensitive, and it fell the most in percentage terms, and that is also a judgment on what is happening with Powell, and that's what is happening here. What do I think? I don't believe that the Fed is going to cut interest rates at all in 2025. We are finished. This is it. Next move is either remain the same or have an increase in the interest rate because inflation. He's correct when he said in answer to the journalist's question, David, that he's not sure how much it will go up by. That's true. But the impact is not going to be zero. It is going to be something significant. We don't know whether it will be 100% of the tariff increase or 30% of the tariff increase which will be passed on. However, if a whole range of foreign countries are going to face tariffs, and they are going to range from anywhere from 25% to 100% of current levels, then it will definitely have a significant impact. And if I were the chairman of the Federal Reserve, rather than just say blithely, I do not know what the impact is going to be, I will delay making the interest rate cut. I will wait.
تقريبا ساعاتي سياقات بو شاريشكا
And if you increase tariffs with such a background, David, you're going to get a much different result. And also, keep in mind, comparing 2020 to today, you're talking about a substantially higher level of fiscal spending and deficit. You're also looking at a monetary base which is significantly increased, and that puts a lot of liquidity in people's hands.
I like the
combination of high unemployment and high inflation. That's what we had during the 1970s, and that is what made inflation repeatedly to come back between 1973 and 1981. And to correct it, you had to have a very severe recession of 1981-82. So the question then becomes, what do you do to fight unemployment? What you have to do is to have job-creating incentives on the fiscal side. You need to have a monetary policy which is very predictable, which is rules-based, so that everybody knows whether interest rates are going to go up or go down. You encourage private sector investments, therefore hiring more workers, and that's how you bring unemployment rate down. Ben Bernanke, who was the previous Fed chairman during the Lehman crisis, he started something called quantitative easing. And he said by increasing the monetary base, which he thought was going to be temporary, except that we are stuck with it even today, he said, by increasing the monetary base, I'm putting more cash into the hands of consumers, and I will in turn have more economic growth. That's not how you get economic growth. You get it by productivity improvement. You get it by facilitating it rather than depending on money supply increase to do it. I have a saying in my writings, if you are a plumber